busy. So I thought I'd better come on today and do my October roundup, because it's getting to the end of the month. Tomorrow is babysitting day for my 2-year-old granddaughter, and Thursday being Halloween. I'm not sure what time I'm going to have in the daytime to do much. So I thought I'd come on today to do it. So October's been a bit hit and miss for me. Some days have been good and I've been able to do some cards. Other days have been rubbish and I've not really been able to do too much. So it's sort of been one of those months where I've done what I could when I could. So the decks that I've been using is this one deck here. This is the last new one that I bought. And I have shown this, but I'll just give quickly, just in case there's anyone out there who hasn't seen it. I wanted an angel deck tarot. So I saw this one and I got it. So I've been using this one and I'm really enjoying working with this. It's really nice. So I won't go into too much because I know people who are regulars have probably seen this too many times. But yeah, so I'm really enjoying this. It feels such a lovely deck and it's got such a nice energy. I'm really enjoying getting to know this. So I took to this straight away. The other tarot that I've been called to use is the Nicoletta Ciccoli. So I don't get called to use this often, but when I do, I love to get it out and have a play with it. And this is just one that I really enjoy to get out when I'm called to use it. I haven't used it for a long time, but for some reason it was shouting to me this week it wanted to come out, so I've took it out, and this does give me some messages that give me a slap in the face, I must admit. But yeah, so that's another one I've been using this, not the whole month, but the last few days really I've been called to use this one. So that'll probably stay out because I don't think it's ready to go back yet. Now the other tarot that I've been using is another new one what I got about a month ago, this one, the Ancestral Path Tarot. And you know what, I really love this deck. It is so gorgeous. Oh, don't like the backs. I think the backs are a bit, just don't match the actual deck at all. And all that effort gone into the artwork at the front just to give it the backs like that. I'm not quite sure why none of them want to come out. There we go. But yeah, I mean, there's the backs. And like I said, I'm not a big fan. But the images of these are absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Just look at the artwork on these. I mean, they're gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And I mean, they're gorgeous in the respect as well that they because they are so big, you see the images so clearly. But I do wish they was half that size, you know, or tarot size. I mean, if I give you a Nicoletta, there we go, look. That's how much bigger than a normal tarot that they are. And as much as I love these and I love to work with these, you can't do more than really 3 cards with these because they're just so big. Oh, I've got an itchy throat. But they are gorgeous. But I do need a smaller size. If these was a smaller size, more handable, because I'm really stretching my hand to hold those. If they was a regular size tarot, I think I would use these all the time. I wouldn't need another deck, I don't think, because I think this just about covers everything that I love in a tarot deck. Look at that hermit, absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, so I do think it's a shame that they are so big, and I would love to get my hands on a smaller deck, or even a travel size if they bring a travel size one out. Because I just struggle. I'd love to do a full read with one of these, like, you know, one of my big spreads that I like to do, but I've got no space to put it all out unless I sat on the floor and done it, which I don't really want to do. So it's a gorgeous tarot and I'm loving working with it. I just wished it was a more hands-on size. So that's the tarots that I've been working with this month. So the other calls that I've been called to use are, falling all over, the Blessed Bee. Now I use these quite often. This is probably one of the decks that I probably use more often than any of them. And I just pulled them for myself, for blessing the day. And the image on these are absolutely good, and I just leave it out on the altar. And they are so beautiful. They are shiny, but they do shuffle well, and the shininess doesn't really bother me too much at all. I mean, look at the artwork on them. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. So, yes, so I've been called to them, but like I said, that's not unusual because I'm very often called to these, or very often pull these on a regular basis. So that is one that I've been using a lot, is the Blessed Bee. Another one that I've been called is this one, the Sacred Visions. Now, again, this isn't one that I'm called to very often, but when I am, I listen to it, and then I do bring them out. This one's only got, how many cards? I know there's not an awful lot of cards in this one. 29, it's only got 29 cards. Again, the artwork is absolutely stunning. There we go. I mean, the cardstock is a little bit on the flimsy side, but these are just lovely cards. And when I'm called to work with these, I'll pull them out and usually just get one card for a message from my guide, which I find is always on mark with me. But like I said, it's not often I feel the need to pull them, probably only once every couple of months. This month I've pulled them, I think, twice, and I got the message that I know that I needed to hear. And now I shall put them back up and wait till I'm called to use them again. But these are absolutely beautiful. There we go. I might as well show you all of them because I'm nearly at the end. And you do get a book with it, and it does sort of give you a bit more of a message, but your actual thing is on the back, message is on the back. So that is the Sacred Vision Oracle. And I have, like I said, been working with that last couple of days, because I was called to use that. Oh, that's got caught my finger. Right, so now, sorry about that break. As you heard, the house phone started ringing, and I thought, well, that's okay. The answer phone will kick in and answer that. If it's important, I'll ring them back. And then my mobile started ringing and cut me off, so I've had to stop and start, which I don't like to do, so I apologise for that, but these things happen. So the other oracle that I've been called to use this month is this one. I absolutely love this deck, and I'm called to use this quite a lot. It's the card Grey Angels and Ancestors, and I suppose a lot of you have already seen this because it is a well-loved deck. There we go. This is just gives such lovely messages, and the cards are lovely. The artwork is lovely. The messages are lovely. It's just a gorgeous deck, all-round deck, and this is probably one of my favourite oracles of all time. And yeah, I just love this deck. So that is the other one that I have been using, and I really always enjoy using this one. It's just one of those decks that I just love working with it. So what else did I do this month? I got 2 books from the lovely Besedi she sent me. A few weeks ago I bought the Brian's deck by Ryan and Faulkner. So Besedi sent me the book to go with the cards, and she's also sent me fortune telling with playing cards, learning how to use playing cards, which I've never used before. So I'm really looking forward to doing that, and because the writing is really big in there and it's done in sections, I can read it as and when I need to, without too much strain on my eyes. So that's a really good book for me to be able to have to learn to use playing cards. So I'm looking forward to using that. So thank you to the lovely Besedi, Kelly Sunflower. And also yesterday I went to have my eyes, some treatment on my eyes. And while we was there, we looked at a few charity shops and done a bit of shopping, and I come across this. You see that? It's like a little teapot on top of a cup and saucer. It goes like that. Now, what I bought, £2, that's all that was, £2 for the set, bargain. And what I bought it for is my charms, my tea leaf charms. So inside the teapot, I don't know if you can see. You can see all my charms and my dices and all that's all in there. See? So they're all in there. Keep them safe. And I can either, I've not worked out how I'm going to use it first. I might just get in and chuck them in the thingy and then cast them from this, or I might just pull all of them into the cup and saucer and then just dig my hand in, and I think that's probably the best way, to pull these into the sort, pull some out of the cup and saucer and cast them. But yeah, I was really excited about that. £2 bargain, can't go wrong. And I love it because it's got all the butterflies and everything on, and I love butterflies. And I thought that's ideal to keep my little charms in and to use them when I want to use them, to cast instead of that old jar that I had them in. So there we go. So £2 bargain. So yeah, what else? I think that's probably about it for this month. I haven't ordered no more decks. I'm being very good because it's coming up to Christmas, so I'm trying to behave myself. And to be honest, I'm going to start culling, I think, a lot of my collection, because I've noticed as I've been pulling them out, there's so many decks there that I never use, and I probably haven't used for over a year. There's no point in them sitting there. So that is something I think that's going to need to be done. Cull it and just keep it to a more manageable collection of decks that I really like and use, rather than all these other ones what I don't always use. So that is my October roundup, and I hope that you all have a great Halloween. I probably won't get on before, or Samhain, whichever it is you celebrate, if you celebrate either. I'm just going to my daughter's to celebrate with her and the grandchildren, or some of the grandchildren, and have a bit of a barbecue sort of thing. And that's about it. My kids are a bit old to go trick-or-treating and that sort of thing now. They don't go out, so that will be it for my Halloween. So I will speak to you all soon, and have a great one. Bye for now.